Welcome back, everyone, to Lanterns of the Pine, where I've arrived in Saltmarsh and now I'm heading to this house up on the hill, which is allegedly haunted. Well, it at least has barren trees when all the other trees have leaves, but they do have autumnal colors up there, which means that these trees would be on the verge of shedding anyway, so perhaps these just shed a little bit earlier than the rest of them.
Stands atop the cliffs. A stiff wind blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I suppose we can go inside. I mean, what can possibly go wrong?
The front door opens into a musty, dirty entrance hall. You spot some faint footprints in the filth, leading down the corridor ahead.
Well, let's carefully open up all these little pieces of pottery. And what could possibly go wrong in here? It's locked. Well, I can resolve that problem.
The only thing of any note in this room is a clump of tiny mushrooms that protrude from the floor and form a noxious circle.
A mushroom circle. Okay.
You find a small lever in the fireplace. When you pull it, the runes on the floor light up.
Uh-huh. Now, actually, I think that the purpose of this is to open up the door that we already opened. So, it's probably not going to do too much if I am remembering properly. Of course, there is no given that I'm actually remembering properly, so let's do it anyway. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, no, not that side. I don't know why they bothered a three-way there. There's absolutely no way I could think of that would actually be in any way useful. Speaking... Ah, there we go. Oh.
The crystal on the wall flares a bloody red and sounds a faint chime. You can hear the same noise coming from upstairs through the holes in the ceiling.
Ooh. I think last episode I was complaining about not having a nice area effect spell. Since when I leveled up, I took the lightning sphere, and yeah, so nice. What's in here? Alright, now. Oh, that's an obituary. Okay, dusty note. Look behind you. I don't... Okay, I look behind me. Whatever. Look behind me now or later? Hey. Oh! Okay, that was strange. Don't ask. Okay, what about this way? Uh-oh. We've got a Mistwalker Where'd the Mistwalker go? I'll tell you, the Mistwalker went into the room. Oh, she did. Oh boy. Okay. What am I at now? I think I was I at 22 before or what? Now let's see, now I'm at 31. Well, it might have been up to 28. Okay, that 21 might have been earlier. So therefore, if I was at 22 earlier, then I could be at 31 now. Spot hidden. Weather tome. A code of some sorts is across the page. You can only read out the first three numbers. 215. I forget this thing every time I do it. Alright, so 215. Gotcha.
You're able to make out half of a numerical password inside this book.
Advanced Botany, Volume 1. The magical properties of gemstones.
You notice a book on the shelf that's much less dusty than the ones around it.
That was probably the intended way to get into that room.
Judging by the cracked pots and planters, as well as the overgrown weeds, this room was a plant conservatory.
Well, that explains the botany book. Oops. Okay. I had intended to bring a cleric with me. Maybe I should go and activate my intention. There we go. Hello. Welcome to the club. And you can do that. Thank you. Now where were we? Spot hidden. Oh, well, I'll look for hidden even though I don't... That's probably the hidden door that I've already opened. Most likely. Anything else? Okay, no, nothing appearing in this mirror. Alright. Well, a nice shrine, just in case something goes wrong. Okay, now I could spot a hidden in here. Ah, alright. There we go.
When you hear a distant mocking voice as you descend.
I see you wish to suffer the same fate as those before you. So be it then.
Practical research applications to Kama Floor. Okay, most of these are botany books, which I suppose tracks with this being a conservatory. Well, I guess we go downstairs. Not my usual... Is this just a treasure or... Oh, what are you doing there? Alright. Oh, they just decided to put a secret door and a treasure there. Not making it an alternate way down into the basement. Alright, let's see. Salt metal hay, healer's kit, onyxes. Oh! That docent reminds me of something. In addition to forgetting to summon my cleric, I also forgot to summon my dog. Alright. This is over here. Okay, good. So I'll come into here. I really don't have to come to the entrance to do this, but I would like there to be room considering what happened when I attempted to bring out that Mistwalker earlier. Okay. Actually, what I need is probably an XP potion so that I could accelerate the... Okay...
Corpses occupy the remaining seats around the broken table, surrounded by desiccated food. Flies dance above their heads.
Wonderful. Juice. Oh, okay, those are the corpses and those are the spirits. Oh my. You know, I've always been concentrating on the spirits here and wondering where the corpses were, but yeah, there is a full suite of corpses all the way around here. Okay. The place is going creepier than I thought.
The kitchen is dirty and damp. The stairs up are missing a few treads and smell of decay. The door on the eastern wall is locked with a heavy iron padlock.
Iron padlock. This usually a sign says, okay, get the iron key. This door is locked. And I'll presume that's a non-pickable door. Yep, cannot be picked. Alright. Let's bring you up here. Oh, actually, I should have this separated. I am going to have to update this some. Okay, much better. This is also locked, but this one can be picked. Good. Oh yeah, I had forgotten about the change in the rate of fire. I was wondering, why is this firing slower than I remember things to be going? You know, they were firing this slowly also last time. It's just that last time was right after the changes. To the crossbows. There you go. Okay, good.
You can hear a faint aria emanating from behind this door, on which dangles a heavy silver padlock.
And I will presume, though, since this needs a silver padlock, I can't open it. Okay, fine. Someone's playing an aria in there. Who? I have absolutely no idea. Nope. Oh, actually, probably also requires a silver. Nope.
In the center of this room lies a single torn mattress. The fiddle moves seemingly on its own, playing a lilting tune.
Well, so apparently this door wasn't as well locked as the other one was. Okay. Out of curiosity, I presume I can't pick it on this side either. Right, okay. Just checking. Okay, well, I'll stop fiddling with the fiddle. I wrote you a song. I'll keep practicing so I can play it for you. Apparently practiced for a long time. Whoops-a-daisy. Hey, where are my helpers? Okay. I see NPCs are having their usual reliability issues. Okay, everybody here this time? What's up here?
What was once a fine master bedroom now stands dirty and decayed. A small wooden trunk stands at the foot of the bed, its lid closed.
Alright. I have to make sure that I actually find the other... let's go ahead and do our usual destructiveness. I need the rest of the password to open that thing up. There you go. You gonna follow us around? NPCs.
This was once a fine guest bedroom, but rodents and other vermin have infested its corners and burrowed into the grand furniture.
Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have just have skipped the NPC. They seem not to understand what's going on in here. What do you have here? A code of some sort. 73. Okay, 21573 is the code then.
You can discern half of a numerical password inside this book. Now that you have found both halves, you should be able to put the password to good use.
Wait, okay. You know, I'm not completely sure that I've ever ran into the fire beast. I mean, sometimes you run into this wraith or something like that, but I think it's the first time I remember doing a fire elemental in here. Alright. I guess a little change of pace. An armor-piercing quarterstaff, because I know what you call an armor-piercing quarterstaff. A spear. Okay, now, are we all in here? Just in case that wraith is around. Okay, good. We want 21573. Oh, there's an option to pick the lock? Well, okay, no one attacks us from there. The combination clicks open. Inside you'll find a rusty key and a human skull. And oh, the iron
ghostly
key.
figure in the corner of the room turns toward you.
Get away! Get away! Get away!
It yells before morphing into a monstrous figure that lunges towards you.
Ah, well, so much for thinking that maybe the wraith wasn't going to be there. There you go.
The creature lets out a discordant shriek before disappearing into the night. With the iron key, you should be able to unlock the door in the kitchen.
Okay, so that takes care of the kitchen door. Now, where were we? Actually, isn't there supposed to be... let's see, let's do a search. Yeah, the gold key.
You find a gold key beneath the rug in front of this window.
Can't remember what the gold...
As you ascend the stairs, you hear an angry voice.
Who is it?
A festering infestation has twisted this bedroom into a spider's den. From the doorway, you can see a glint of metal in the fireplace.
A glint of metal in the fireplace. Really? I don't see a glint of metal in the fireplace. Nothing in the dollhouse either, so that would be in a completely different adventure. What's in here?
The only sign of human life in this chamber is the flickering, shiny lantern set on the windowsill.
Interesting. Okay. And over here?
The door to this room is secured with a dingy gold padlock. In the far corner of this room lies a man, quite alive. He calls out to you in distress, though his words are muffled behind the cloth shoved into his mouth.
Or let's see,
You
pull it out.
remove the gag, and he sputters out a ragged breath. You notice a sizable lump on the back of his head.
Thank the gods you came along when you did. Name's Ned. Ned Snakeshaft. You have no idea how happy I am to see another living soul in this awful place. Quick, untie me so we can get out of this creepy place.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see. You gonna talk to me or not? Oh please, I'm unarmed. All I want is to get out of here fast as I can. I heard about these rumors, but I came anyway, and I only got 2 feet inside and I got jumped. What a dumb rube I was. Who jumped you? It was so dark I couldn't see him. They knocked me out and dragged me here, and then they bound me at the rope and shoved this cloth in my mouth. I don't remember anything else. Why did they do this, whoever they are? Oh, guess they didn't want me poking around in here. All I wanted to do was to scrounge in some baubles and sell them in the market. I've got a family, you see. My wife and boy wanted for me to put some food on the table. Listen to me, you gotta get out of here. Whatever gems you find ain't worth it. I would be dead already if you had come along. I've never got to hug my little girl again. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, let's see. Now, let me get this straight. You said that you were unarmed, right? Then what's up with the big dagger? Oh, look at that! I must have forgotten about that. It's for safety, you see, so that I can slice anyone who comes near me. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't tell me you don't believe me. And why couldn't you use that when you got jumped?
Because... forget it. Looks like you found me out. What a shame. If you just left, you'd have been safe. Good thing these ropes are just for show. You couldn't just take our warnings and go on your merry way back to wherever you're from, could you?
No matter. I'll just have to stop you here then.
You got moves, I'll give you that. But there's a reason why they called me the Scourge of Satan.
Whew. Where did you say you were from again?
You're not just any rube. Those idiots set me up.
The assassin falls to his knees. It's your lucky day. You get to watch Ned Snakeshaft, the best assassin in these parts, die. Hope you enjoy the view. With one last gasp, the assassin crumples into a silent heap on the musty wood flooring.
Okay, that's one less assassin to worry about. Now, we have everything we need, I think. See, we've used the gold key, we've picked a couple of locks. This is for the iron key, right?
The door swings open, revealing a room significantly more damp and decayed than the others in the house. Stairs lead down into the darkness. The smell of spoiled wine clogs your nose with its acrid odor. You nearly trip on a bloodied, dismembered body in the center of this chamber.
Yeah, I forget that I've got a rune arm. Now, my problem is always remembering how to use those things. Oops. Well. It'll probably take me until I hit level cap. Alright. Okay.
Beyond this door lies a room so unlike anything else you have seen in the house that you pause for a moment, taken aback.
Alright. Interesting. Clean linen. How about here?
This room is furnished with plain but sturdy furniture. Sheets on the bed appear freshly cleaned.
A magic mouth? Spiders? Whoopsie daisy. There you go. Anything here? Anything here? Anything here? Nope. Nothing to worry about here. Then over on this side. Whoops, daisy. Okay. Oh, there are two spiders there. Just in case one spider wasn't enough. No. Alright. Down, down.
Lanterns and supportive structures line this musty underground passage, suggesting the presence of human activity below.
Okay. Well, I shot you with crossbows with the suggestion of gnome activity above. Alright, so now, below you said. Oh, this way. Can I get through here? No problem whatsoever. Okay, we got you. And you. Oops, more. Alright. Okay, you've already done that form. Constitution damage. How much constitution damage do I have? Oh, I guess I could check this. Constitution is currently 14. Oh, I got +1 from some item I'm wearing and -1 from the damage. So they cancel out. Oh, my con's back anyway. Hey, how am I doing on... I'm at Vandal right now. Okay. Ooh. Getting into the boss fight, I see. I don't think I need to replenish at the moment, so... Oh.
You emerge into a dingy, wet cavern with boxes and containers lining its walls. More smugglers stack their goods alongside the other merchandise. A robed figure turns toward you and shudders with surprise.
I knew that rogue was useless, he says. Why our contact in town sent him to distract you is beyond me.
The apparent leader of the smugglers glares at you.
We can't let you leave alive, now that you've discovered our operation. You should have heeded our warnings and left this house while you had the chance.
The wizard vanishes, yet copies of himself shimmer into view in his place.
You'll be dead long before you can see through my illusions, he says.
Eh. Well, we'll just have to kill all the copies then.
Your attack strikes flesh, and the wizard doubles over in pain.
How can this be?
He asks in a pained voice. Before he can run away, you strike him one last time. The remaining smugglers scramble out of the cavern, presumably headed to the ship where the rest of their operation waits. The gang will get their due in good time. For now, you content yourself with plundering the smugglers' wares. That should make up for the treasure you have been promised.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the promised treasure... Oh. Dusty note. The plan is perfect. Distract whichever fool who dares to approach this house with my illusions. I'll make them think that this house is haunted. They'll be none the wiser until they read the note, of course. Well, the illusionist is now dead, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, amethyst loop. Okay. That looks nice. Actually, that looks wonderful. Search +6, spot +6, blindness immunity. Oh, yes, please. Please. And sturdy boots of feather falling. Yes, double please. I've been wanting a feather falling item. Okay, good. Perfect. And I think that's it for this episode. Next time, I think we are going to pursue those rascals and invade their ship when we return for the next episode of Lanterns of the Pine.